Hey guys, I wasn't expecting you there, but now that you're here, I'm Pascal from Orange Pixel, and I think I have a fun video today. So if you can climb out of my bag, we can. I'll give you a little bit of time. Intro. You know, the main reason I create games is basically because I want to create worlds. I want to set the rules for the worlds. I want people to be entertained in the world and just something to escape the real world. And I've always had that as the motivation to create games. If I had not gotten in contact with computers, I would probably become something like a comic book artist or something, drawing worlds and creating worlds in that way, because my big inspiration was always Marvel and just the way that all these superheroes lived in one universe and they could help each other. I mean, these days we have all these great Marvel superhero movies, and I'm pretty sure that teenage me would just go crazy because, well, actually current me also goes crazy for these type of movies, and they're just awesome to get lost in and just imagine a world like that. So anyway, the point of these superheroes and Marvel as an example is that I have always wanted the same thing for my own games. In some way I want all my games to fit in one universe and somehow be connected. And there are here and there a few things that already connect these games, things I really never mentioned anywhere. And we also had some discussions about this in the Discord a few months ago, in recent months, and it would be pretty awesome if all these games could somehow end up at the same place, or there's like one big menacing enemy that really all the games somehow need to fight or need to solve or fix, or something that really ties everything together. And for that I need a timeline. I need to know for myself what's happening where and what am I missing, what should I be adding to this game to make it work in the other game, and things like that. I never wrote it down in all those years. It's just up in my head that it would be great to have. So I figured it could be a very fun and interesting thing to do on today's video, which means I'm gonna have to draw some stuff, figure out the timeline where all the games fit. I'm pretty clear on where the games fit, but it just needs to be written down so for myself I can get a clear understanding of where in the timeline I'm working on which game. Let's get drawing. So that's the timeline roughly. As you can see, it doesn't contain all my games because not all the games would fit in the timeline. But for now, this is really, these are the main games on my timeline, the main games I still want to do something with. There will be a new Space Grunts because I'm really already having a lot of ideas for it. And after Gunslugs, that's most likely the game I'm going to work on. Meganoid's always there because I don't know, I'm probably going to do a new Meganoid at some point. Heroes of Loot, there will be a third game because I learned a lot and I can improve a lot on it. And of course I'm working on Gunslugs now, and the whole reason of doing this timeline now is that there have been some combinations between Gunslugs and Heroes of Loot. There are already statues in Heroes of Loot, weird statues. The one looks like Johnny Rumbles from Gunslugs, the other one looks like the captain from Space Grunts. So if I'm gonna create a timeline, I somehow need to explain how that can happen. So there's gonna be some time travel in Gunslugs. The current Gunslugs, I'm gonna implement some sort of time travel device or thing that will basically put you inside a sort of dungeon, and possibly you'll encounter the Heroes of Loot there. Things like that is what makes it fun and interesting, because I now need to figure out all the crossovers and everything that has been mixed in these games. So that's gonna be a very fun project. So now I'll just have to get this done on the computer and graphics, and I guess the easiest way is probably to just hold it up the screen and then sort of press it into, and that should be enough. Exactly, nice. We now have a great graphical timeline of the Orange Pixel universe. I'm gonna use this image and I'm gonna keep it as a reminder for myself, but I'm also gonna make it available in the newsletter. So this video goes out on Thursday, so I'll put out a newsletter on Sunday, and it will be this universe and timeline image in full resolution, or a download link for it or something for those who are interested. I'll also post it on the Discord channel, so links for both the newsletter and Discord in the description below. You don't have to, but it's fun if you do. And so that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. It's something different from my usual videos, but I really wanted to do this thing, and I figured it was a great and fun little project for the videos. So I'll see you next week with just normal game development stuff. Bye. One more.